Exit down.
Energy Efficiency Improvement System, IEDS. IEDS is the first software in the world that allows drivers to check fuel injection data on real time and allows for fuel-effective driving. It is an advanced product that ensures drivers adjust fuel injection with the accelerator by seeing the 3D injection data, thus bringing about reduced exhaust, complete combustion of fuel, prolonged automobile life, reduced maintenance cost, etc. It is an innovative epical invention that allows for controlling injection time with the graphic and on real time. It is never heard of in any car in the world. It also guides drivers to safely drive by providing accurate information through the embedded software processing data from GPS and real fuel injection data. IEDS also provides other useful information such as the cumulative mileage, sectional mileage, total mileage, fuel consumption, fuel injection time, and engine oil replacement time. Now, enjoy your environmental-friendly, safe, and cost-effective driving with IEDS. The product includes the body mounted to a car, injector receiving ECU signals, and connecting cable. A wireless product does not include the connecting cable. The components are IEDS body, body stand, cigar jack, injector signal cable, scotch lock, cable tie, and user's manual. We will touch detailed functions and installation methods later. Now it is about the installation. Please check your components of IEDS package. You need 10mm wrench, stripper, nipper, cutter knife, and fuse tester to install the product. First, stop the engine and remove your key. If you leave the key behind, it may cause a short circuit while installing. Please mount IEDS body to the car with the stand that came with the package. When you completed the mounting, open the hood and draw the signal cable from inside the car to the engine room. Remove the engine cover with 10mm wrench in the engine room. Some cars have no engine cover. Now look for an injector signal cable. It is very important to find the right injector signal cable for the installation. Please fully understand this part. First of all, the injector is connected to the injector fuel pipe. Make sure you find an injector fuel pipe. This is an injector fuel pipe. The fuel pipes come in different shapes depending on cars. Some are cylindrical and some are rectangular, but they run parallel to the engine. Next, you have to locate an injector signal cable. An injector has two cables. One is power cable and the other signal cable. Make sure you use a fuse tester to confirm an injector signal cable. Start the engine again. Connect the power cable of fuse tester to plus terminal of the battery. If the probe of fuse tester flickers when connected to the injector cable, it is a right injector signal cable. Stop the engine and connect the injector signal cable with IEDS signal cable using the enclosed scotch lock. Let the injector signal cable through the outside passage of scotch lock connector. Push the white IEDS signal cable through the inside passage of scotch lock connector. Press it lightly with your hands and tightly clamp it with the stripper. Now let's check if the connection is properly made. First, connect IEDS signal jack to the body and then the cigar jack. In 2-3 seconds of starting the engine, the body turns on and shows the histogram. It is normally connected. If the histogram does not show, check the connection area. When you are done with checking the connection, stop the engine and remove the key. Put the cables in order with the enclosed cable tie. Check if cables reach engine rotation part or any sharp part, or if they are jammed between doors after putting the cover back, close the hood. Now we are going to explain how to use IEDS and the structure of screen and buttons. The body consists of LCD display, control buttons, GPS module, speakers, volume controller, and connection jacks. There are a power button at the center, up and down buttons, and right and left buttons that control screen brightness and figures. LCD display shows 3 figures in addition to histogram while driving. The left number is the speed of a car moving, and the number right at the bottom shows a mileage that changes on real time. The number at the center displays the selected data from upper left on screen, and a driver can view information he/she wants with up or down button. Let's move on to the setting of gain values. A gain value gives a reference value to IEDS body. The reason of setting a gain value is that cars have different mileage data depending on engine displacement. So it is intended to display a mileage that is closest to the actual mileage by setting up a reference value. In this case, the mileage displayed may be slightly different from actual mileage. Press the power button for 3 seconds while the engine is running. This will turn off the device. In this condition, press up and down buttons and power button at the same time, and it turns on to display a number. It is converted to a reference gain value. Press the power button again to complete the setting. A reference gain value can be acquired from distributors. Now we'll take a close look at how to set a real gain value. The reason for setting a real gain value is to display an accurate actual mileage of your car on LCD screen. You will see improved mileage if you follow the driving instruction, though you don't set a real gain value. But if you want to display an accurate data of your car, you should set a real gain value at least one time. Fill it up at the gas station to set a real gain value. Supply gasoline at low velocity and stop supplying when you hear clank. When fueling is done, reset the mileage gauge to 0 and the accumulative mileage of IEDS to 0. Touch the central button. When it flickers, press it for more than 3 seconds to reset it to 0. Put your hand off and touch it again. It will be reset. We'll deal with resetting after a while. When you finish resetting, drive a certain distance, if possible over 100 kilometers. After driving, fuel your car at low velocity till you hear clank. If possible, use the same gas station, the same injector to reduce fueling deviation. Put it in section distance mode. When the mileage of your car is different from that of IEDS, touch the central button. When the number flickers, use right or left button to match it with the mileage gauge of your car. Press the central button for more than 3 seconds and the number flickers once and changes. Take your hand away and touch it again. This will complete the setting work. Now move on to fuel consumption mode. When the fuel amount injected from the injector is different from fuel consumption of IEDS, touch the central button once. When the number flickers, use up or down button to match the numbers. Press the central button for more than 3 seconds and the number flickers once and changes. Take your hand away and touch it once to complete the setting. You can check an actual mileage of your car when going into a cumulative mileage or section mileage of IEDS. Now all the settings are done. We are going to tell you how to reset and what to be careful of. You use reset to eliminate data and restart. Only accumulative mileage and section mileage can be resetted if necessary. You reset engine oil when you replace it with new one. It is recommended to reset accumulative mileage whenever you inject fuel at the station. Here is how to reset. Touch the button at the center once. Press it for more than 3 seconds. Again, touch it once. Do not reset trip distance and fuel consumption. Trip distance and fuel consumption are the mode where you enter actual trip distance and injected fuel amount. Follow the instruction below for actual distance and fuel consumption. Touch the button at the center once. Match the numbers with right or left button. Press the button for more than 3 seconds. Touch the button again once. We will talk about the right driving of IEDS. When you need to speed up, such as starting, accelerating, outrunning, and going to the hill, softly step on the accelerator though a red sign shows up. When you reach the desired speed, drive to display the blue sign. Do not overspeed the third or fourth column to have the best mileage enhancement. When you slow down in the blue section, speed up again to reach the desired velocity and maintain the blue section. If it is hard to maintain the blue section, frequently maintain the third or fourth column of the blue section and tame your engine and ECU. In particular, while driving in the city, maintain the third or fourth column frequently for several seconds to make ECU recognized. Though it depends on driving distance or car state, you can maintain the speed while driving in the blue section, and engine noise is reduced after the engine and ECU are tamed. The car goes smoothly. It is important to prevent histogram from changing irregularly while moving. When you drive unstably, unnecessary fuel is consumed. When you go down or do not need to gather speed, fuel cut happens that stops supplying the fuel if you do take a foot off the accelerator. The fuel is not injected and the car keeps going, so the mileage goes up limitlessly. In this case, histogram disappears and mileage shows 99.9. It is the best way to softly speed up again while the car keeps going, while the fuel cut should be used properly. If you drive right, you can have the best mileage. Let me talk about how to drive right. Select section mileage with up or down button and begin to drive. The middle number shows an average mileage and the number bottom left shows real-time mileage. Control the accelerator to keep real-time mileage higher than the average mileage while driving. In this case, the average mileage keeps going up and brings about the best mileage. Reversely, if you drive with real-time mileage lower than the average mileage, the overall average goes down and more fuel consumes. When you follow 2 driving habits, you will have the best mileage. If you have your product inspected or have any question on the product, contact Mosamoto or TF Arco. Thank you.